Chapter 3. Tuesday, on the streets. I meet Jeff in Richmond Park at 6:30 on Tuesday morning. A park is a good place to meet, away from watching eyes and listening ears. We walk up Sawyer's Hill. It's beautiful in the park in the early morning. There's not many people at that time. Maybe a walker with a dog, or somebody running. It's quiet and green, with lots of big trees. I love trees. Jeff Clayton is not interested in trees. "Who is it?" he says. "Who's my cyber thief? Do you know yet?" "No," I say. I tell him about my day in his office. "It's one of your 3 designers, I'm sure of it. But we need to catch them when they're doing it." "But how?" says Jeff. "I'm going to put a Trojan on your office computer. When the designers turn on their laptops, the Trojan downloads. I can then watch everything on their laptops on my laptop. But they know nothing about it. I can see them, but they can't see me." "A Trojan?" says Jeff. "But they're dangerous. Are you sure about this? Where does this Trojan come from? How do you get it?" "A friend is writing it for me," I say. "What friend? Who?" "Sorry, I can't tell you that," I say. "Look, do you want to catch this thief or not? Trust me, we need to do this. Then, when the Trojan is in place, you upload your costings for the new quotation. What was it? Blandings something?" "Blandings House. A Chinese bank is moving into the building. They want everything new." "Which Chinese bank is that?" I ask. "Oh, I can't tell you that," Jeff says and looks at me. I laugh, and after a minute, he laughs too. "And then we wait and watch," I say. I use my motorbike when I want to move around London a lot. I look like a motorbike messenger, taking letters and packets from A to B. The letters and packets never arrive, of course, but nobody knows that. They just see a person all in black on a motorbike and think, "Oh, a messenger." Nobody sees your face. Nobody knows your name. Nobody remembers you. This is good. Harry, Ken and Anna are at work in the Clayton Electric's office, so I'm going to look at their homes. Sometimes you learn things from a person's home. Harry Bowman lives in a little house in a quiet street near Kew Gardens. It's a nice house with a nice little garden in a nice street. Lots of nice people in nice little houses. I ride up and down the street once or twice, but it tells me nothing. It's the same for Anna Lund. She lives in an apartment in a house in Barnes. There are 4 apartments in the house, but nobody is at home, so I can't ask any questions. I walk around the back of the house, but there is nothing to see. Ken Okobi lives on Richmond Hill. Big houses big, expensive houses looking down over the River Thames. I stop the bike by his house and get out my iPad. I'm just a messenger checking an address. A car arrives and stops outside the house. An older man gets out and goes into the house. Ken's father. The car is dark blue, long and low. It's a Porsche. Only very, very rich people drive a Porsche. There are two small boys walking down the street, carrying skateboards. They stop next to me and stare at my motorbike.
"Is that a Yamaha?"
one of them says. "Yes," I say. "Do you like it?"
"Yeah, it's cool,"
the boy says. "What do you think of that car?" I say, looking at the Porsche. "I'd like one of those. That's a really cool car."
"That's Mr. Okobe's Porsche,"
the other boy says.
"He lives in this house here. My dad knows him."
"He's got lots of money then," I say.
"He's an oil millionaire from Nigeria," my dad says. "He's got 3 cars, no 4,
says the boy. So Ken wears Gucci shoes because he has a rich daddy, not because he's a thief. An interesting person. He doesn't need to work with a rich family like that, but he does. I like that. The boys move on, and I check my iPad for messages. There's a green light on the screen. 2 emails. One from Layla, one from the Weasel. The Weasel's email has no message, just a file attachment. A file called gardenforflowers.exe. It's the Trojan horse program. At 10 o'clock that evening, Jeff Clayton and I meet outside his office. Jeff opens the doors, puts the lights on, makes us a cup of coffee. I sit down at the main computer and get out a memory stick. "What's on that stick?" asks Jeff. "The Trojan. My friend emailed it to me and I copied it onto this stick. I put the stick into the computer and start to upload the Trojan file." Jeff watches. He's very worried. "Are you sure about this?" he says. "Trojans can do very bad things." "Yes, they can," I say, "but I'm not doing bad things. I'm just going to watch and catch your cyber thief, we hope. Is your Blandings House quotation ready yet?" "Nearly," says Jeff. "I'm going to finish the last bits tonight." "OK. Tomorrow morning, upload the Blandings file into the quotations folder on the office computer in the usual way. And then tell the staff about it, but just quietly. It's just another quotation. Don't do or say anything different. Just be normal." I stand up and put my coat on. Nothing's going to happen before tomorrow night when they take their laptops home. "Then you're on the night watch," Jeff says. "And what do I do?" "Nothing," I say. "Stay at home. Wait for my call."